Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I will be going through my London card show pickups. Obviously this is coming out Friday after the show. Sadly I didn't have any content at the show. I was carried away at the show and helping a few other people as well, but we're going to get straight into this because there's some lovely pickups, so let's do this. And first of all, as I always do, looking at the back, we have three very different cards. We've gone for three landscape ones. So we have a Vigor Granite Xhaka to 5 gold vinyl, on card auto to 99 Eduardo da Silva Timeless Talents, and then we have the Arsenal badge from Prism. Shame they don't do the badges. I know they've returned in Select, which would be quite cool, but they're still not as good as the Prism ones. But first of all, we had a little collection. So a good friend of mine, El Toro Cards, who will feature a few times, another time in this video, but do make sure you check out his vlog. I will leave a picture of it over here. Just head over to his channel. It's a brilliant video. It really does show and capture the day a lot, and you get a special guest appearance from this lovely face. But so these were 4 that he had in one of his boxes for me, and what he got over for me. So starting off, there's no particular order here. So if there was, this would probably be the last one because this was my favourite card. Here we have a Granite Xhaka Orange Prism from Euro 2016 in France. You don't really see many numbered of this Prism come up, especially low. And obviously this one is number 14 of 20. Couple of little print lines on this. Centering is quite good, slightly more this side, but this would definitely be a contender to grade in the long run. Moving on now to a lovely Bukayo Saka from Donruss. That is number 9 of 99. A lot of you will be familiar with this set. Obviously the new Donruss is out now, but obviously this is from 21-22. And then also, obviously you know me, you're going to have a load of Granite Xhaka. Will feature quite a bit in the London Card Show video because I actually managed to pick up some, which was lovely. Just have this National Treasures base, 40 of 99 as it says there. Just this one had to be, even though it's a base card, a bit of damage on it where it's expected for National Treasures, but I've been wanting to pick one out and find out. And the last card is another National Treasures, and this is one of my favourite cards I've picked up this calendar year, really. There's another few in this video, actually, but this one massively. So, obviously, hasn't got much stuff in an Arsenal shirt. A few mail days ago, 19 cards sorted me out with a Topps Now numbered version of when he signed for Arsenal, but obviously we're not having none of that Chelsea stuff in the PC. So auto and patch to 49, so 37 of 49, and as you can see here, encloses player worn, obviously not match worn, but still player worn. So that was a lovely one. So massive thanks to El Toro for them ones. Moving on now to the actual London Card Show pickups, and starting off with a few pickups I made from the guys at TradeWe. And obviously everyone knows about this new Disney set now, Disney 100 from Caracal. I was a bit sceptical at first whether I'd actually like them in person, and I thought I want to pick up some base cards. Obviously my favourite characters, Toy Story being my favourite. So you'll see here most of it's Toy Story and then one of it is Monsters Inc. But obviously we have Rex, Ham, Mr. Potato Head, Mike Wazowski, and my favourite character in all of Disney, the aliens. Even though I wish I had all of them on it, it would be fantastic. But I got to admit, I'm very impressed with this set. I thought it'd be quite a thin product, but it's very similar to Prism. I'd highly recommend picking it up. Obviously, it's not the cheapest sets to be picking up, and I know now they've got a few other sets coming out in terms of Disney sets, so I'd recommend having a look at them. And obviously I did pick them up from the guys at TradeWe, and definitely do check out, so I know they have breaks coming soon of Disney. But here is a lovely gift I was very fortunate to receive at the London Card Show from the boy LGL Breaks. And like El Toro, definitely do check out his video on YouTube of the day where he picks up some lovely 2014 Prism, a couple of Rodrigos as well. And it was a lovely gift. I don't have this one. The colours on it is lovely, obviously the red and blue. Obviously, I don't think a lot of people would disagree that 2019-20 Prism is one of the best ones out there. think this design is obviously lovely. I think this was in the cellos, I think, back in the day. But another lovely one. Moving on now to a little trade I done at the end of the night, at trade night with El Toro Cards. I had a Jude Bellingham Living Set PSA 9, which was valued at about 10 to 15. So this was obviously the main one I was interested in, and obviously everyone knows me, I'm a massive Arsenal women's collector. I haven't actually got much Merlin. I'm hoping to change that soon with a few have eyed up. So this one is number 65 and 99, obviously Viviana Miedemar. Just a lovely card in general. Nice colouring. Obviously, whenever you can pick up a numbered Viv, you've got to take the opportunity in my eyes. So very happy to add that one. And then the sweetener of the deal, obviously very non-PC pickup, but just a player I think is an extraordinary player at the moment. This is Evereche Eze Cosmic, and it is 12 of 25. Just think it's a lovely card. I will pick up an auto of his. I've been a fan of his when he was. I remember watching him when he was at QPR, and I always thought he was a good player. Yeah, and then moving on now to another little pickup I made, and this one I quite enjoyed because this was from Panini Collector, and it was free of, obviously, just mentioned this Prism, and you don't really see much of it, and it was a very fair price, this one. I got this for £10 for the lot. So obviously another, as everyone's probably saying, oh god, not this guy again. But yep, Granit Xhaka yet again, hyper, obviously non-numbered, but just nice to have in the PC. I will slowly try and work way of just picking up as many different variations as I can. And Mr. Rob Holding, obviously, if you can't tell, I'm still tired from the journey home from Manchester on Wednesday night. Obviously, sadly lost that game, which was expected, but Rob Holding, I actually thought didn't have too much of a bad game, and also scored a goal as well. But it's just nice to have some of his stuff because he doesn't have much, and obviously this is numbered 32 of 75. So yeah, a lovely one to get in PC. I do love the breakaways. I need to see it in person. I haven't seen it in person yet. Obviously, the new breakaway design is the little circles. I don't know if I'd prefer the Pulsar or the circles yet, but until I see it in person, not too sure. And then most people might not actually know this, but I have quite a big Bernd Leno collection. Massive fan of his when he was at the club. I'm not collecting any of his Fulham stuff, but when I see this one, obviously the copper Prism, obviously people mostly only this to 25, but this year it was 20, so this 18 of 20. So just another one to add to the PC. I've probably got about 40 to 50 Leno cards now, all different Prisms. Got one of one Don Russ as well from Chronicles. Moving on now to, we're closing in now, there's not too many cards left. This was a lovely gift from El Toro. And obviously this probably epitomises my PC near enough that the two main, especially Arsenal men's players I collect is Gabriel and Granit Xhaka. Obviously this is the new blue, yellow, green from Choice. I think this is an outstanding parallel, and yet again thank you Jason for this one. Lovely addition to the PC. I just think these are very aesthetically pleasing cards, and especially when you get them in good condition, because I know Prism can be very hit and miss on QC, quality control. Obviously it's a bit off-centered on the back, but I'm not really concerned. It's not going to be great. Might be great, as you never know, but yeah, massive thank you. And then moving in now to my 4 favourite pickups of the show. So this one here, I'm a massive fan of Aaron Ramsdale. Obviously he's coming under a bit of criticism at the moment. Could he have done better for some of the goals? Yes, but then it's also been fantastic, and people forget how young he is as well still. But a lovely Tiger from Choice, 2021-22. Obviously not the new one. Obviously the Prism design we just see is a new one, but I think this is very nice. Sadly has got a bit of a ding along here, which you can't really see it unless you look at it very closely. So it won't be a grading, but I'll probably get this stuck in a mag, and it'll just look very good in there. Moving on now to 2 slabs I picked up before I show you my favourite pickup. So this one was a massive thanks to Jod Collects. Done me a very, very solid deal on this one. So the first card of the 2 slabs that we got off of him in a bulk deal was a 21-22 Chronicles Prism Orange Ice. It's Albert Sambit Lokonga. Obviously PSA 9. and it is numbered 21 of 23. Obviously, it's a bit up in the air at the moment what will happen with him. Obviously, he's out on loan at Palace at the moment. Was playing a lot under Patrick Vieira, but now under Roy Hodgson, he's finding it hard minutes. I actually think there's a very good player. This guy just needs time. And what I'm hoping potentially is next season when Burnley obviously are in the Premier League, Vincent Kompany, who had him at Anderlecht, might take him on loan. That's what I'm hoping, and really grow him as a player, get him playing, and I think that would be really good, not just for him, but for Arsenal as well, obviously having a player learn and mature. And the next slab I got was obviously featured earlier, and I did want to pick up some women's stuff. There wasn't much Arsenal women's at the show. There was a few other cards that were a bit higher in price, but I couldn't turn this one down. Obviously, a PSA 9 refractor from the first Chrome. New Chrome's meant to be out in the next few months, but obviously Viviana Miedema, their refractor, and I could not say no to that one. Very good PC pickup this. And then the last card, I know I said earlier that Jorginho is one of my favourite pickups, but this one was definitely the favourite pickup in this one, and one of my favourites for quite a while. And this one I'm going to have to take out a top loaded sleeve because it doesn't do it justice how nice this card is until you see it out of it. Obviously, this is a blue shimmer Gabriel auto. Obviously, this is his first season having autos in the product. And obviously, being a big collector, I needed to get his autos. Obviously, now Granit Xhaka is in Topps gold, and I'm expecting him to be in more sets as well, so his autos will come down in price. But I just think this is a stunning looking card. Picked this up for a very good price at Trading Night, so I've got to give a massive assist here for HJ, obviously Harry, who I do the Top Loaded podcast with. He spotted this one. He was probably only up for himself, but I had to swoop in for this one. Got this one for 30 quid, and it's a very, very nice acquisition for me, and I think we'll be going off for grading in the not too distant future with PSA or SGC. I'm not too sure at the moment. Most likely will have to be PSA. So yeah, I think it was quite a successful London card show for pickups, and yeah, I'd just like to say a massive thank you for everyone for watching along. There will be another video out this Sunday, so 2 days time, of a mail day, which features quite a few tickets and some really nice pickups for the PC. But yeah, again, thank you everyone for watching. Please do drop a like and a subscribe below, and until next time, happy hobbying and good night.